Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better?
Everybody want to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. But when it's time to practice, you ain't on beast mode. When it's time to watch film, you ain't on beast mode.
Daytime basketball.
Dig deep within, feel defeat or win. Don't reach, move your feet, defend. Hustle, flex your muscle when you get the and one. Now go to the line, make it an and one. Stay focused, ain't no time to relax. Hey, go and get your man, it's designed for trap. Oh, turn over, 3 on 2. Now we putting on the show like the Moulin Rouge. Tulsa's youth, made established. Coach Clint, Mr. McCool, we made it happen. Now it's D-time, out in T-Town. Better hype them chips whenever we round. Cause hungry ain't a word, hungry's just a nerve. My mama always told me if you're hungry, put in work, boy, get what you deserve. Cause everything is earned, and only else you take is when you live and you learn. There's no way in hell you gon' outwork me. D-time, get to it like emergencies. Burn through it like it's 3rd degrees. No, I ain't better earn your keep. There's no way in hell you gon' outwork me. Get to it like emergencies. Burn through it like it's 3rd degrees. Wake up early in the morning, gotta do my push-ups. Niggas come to sit ups, tryna get my shit up. Can't let my team down, can't let my dream down. I can be bigger than LeBron, I'm the king now. Keep grinding meanwhile, do time. Hey, I'll be playing for the D-time. Crashing boards, slapping floors, yelling D-time. Shooting free throws when I got free time. Step back, Jake boy, 3 times. Step back, Jake boy, 3 times. I say step back, Jake boy, 3 times. Hey, step back, Jake boy, 3 times. Got a dagger, play with swagger and the confidence. Cause I put the work in, I'm so confident. Accomplished student and player with my scholarship. Tulsa's youth made established, acknowledge it. Yeah, but I earn your keep. It's no way in hell you gon' outwork me. You do it like emergencies. Burn through it like it's 3rd degrees. No, I ain't better earn your keep. There's no way in hell you gon' outwork me. Get to it like emergencies. Burn through it like it's 3rd degrees. Yeah. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gon' be hard breaking. MVP, bad dad, logo 3-step bags. No look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with debating if she the GOAT. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all wash. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's cuff meant for you. 5 WNBA jamming. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, man, Lisa Leslie couldn't fix it. We scream floopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she dickless. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with efficient. See, still receive hate so persistently. Microwave their game, cook their game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats but poke holes, and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlyn's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlyn's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlyn's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlyn's coming for you. Now the fever on 5 WNBA jam.
Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank live show. We got to break down a lot of different things today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank God it's Friday. Thank God I'm living, you living. You feel me? I'm chilling, you chilling. Hey now. Some people got paid today. Some people did not. Some people got to be able to pay their rent. It is the 6th of what's the day? The 6th? So you got 5 days until that late. You might have been able to pay that late fee today. Shout out to you. Okay? Shout out to you. We feeling good. We feeling good. Now, let me get into some of the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. Let's get into some of the early birds that caught the worm. UTV off top, well before he was here. Shot him out. My boy, my LA guy, Rosecrans, my Damu partner. Subscribe for sure. F them picks. Shout out to you. We in the building. Who else we got? Early? Let's get these out. It says bars. Shout out. Tina. Hey, Tina. Happy Friday. Yes, indeed. Tina and Tiona. TT. Shout out to that TT. Okay. Jack. Maybe, what do you say? Maybe we should schedule a game between your team and the Fever. Oh, man. We would whoop that ass. You don't want, listen. Hold on, listen. Hold on. You know, they won't want to play us. We full court press in our game. They got to play us without Caitlin Clark. I don't even want to coach against Clark. I'm such a Clarkie. I wouldn't even. Hey, that's my girl right there. Yeah. Let me see something. Show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Because these boys right here, okay. So these right here, these are my sixth graders. Right? My sixth graders. And that's what we're going to dive into, about how practicing layups at 22 years old, 23 years old, professional, and you practicing on layups, somewhere something got missed along the line. Now, these boys right here, this is my eighth graders. My eighth graders would dog them. For sure. We would dog them. This big dude right here, light skin, Kaysen, 6'7", 6'8", eighth grade. Dude right here, 6'2", 6'3", big boy. Dude right here, he blind out of one eye. And he can see the floor very well. Great feel for the game, my nigga Red. Shout out to Red. Point guard down here, my PG. Shooting guard. This is my all Duke player right here. He do everything. defensive tenacity right here. Is my wing, small forward, tall small forward. Yeah, we got squad. Oh, yeah, this is my backup PG. Come in and do what he do. Same thing. Yeah. Squad. Yeah, we'll kill him. We're too tenacious. They come out there like this. See, when we hit the court and we come to the gym, other teams don't look like this. They're not well put. They're not this put together. Everybody be looking at us like, who the fuck? Now, unless you sponsored by Nike, like heavily sponsored too, not no little, you got to be heavily sponsored to look like us. That's a flag. Because it's just me. You understand? I'm their only coach. For real. As a matter of fact, I'll show you how. Wait, where we at? Where we at? I'm their only coach. I don't got no assistants. None of that type shit. As you see here in this picture, how many coaches you see? Here go a coach, and that's your boy. How many other coaches you see? And this one, my boy Clint, he did help out over here with certain things. And so in this championship, he went on a run with us. Let's see here. What's this other one? You see here? I'm the only coach. It don't be this well. These T-shirts, too, this is not what we warm up in. This is what we won the tournament. They gave the boys T-shirts. It says champs and shit like that on it. And they gave them T-shirts, and of course, they got their ribbons and whatever, their medals. And then I get the ball, you know. But yeah, this squad right here, this was my back in the day squad. This was, when was this, 2016, 2017? These was 8th graders, too. They was top dogs. A couple of these dudes went to college, and some is overseas. It's my squad, man. Love these boys. All right, anyway, let's get into the shits. Y'all here now? We got 8 in the building. But yeah, championship, yeah, for me, us versus the Fever, we'll destroy them. All right, now we got footage, y'all. Came out, Angel Reese. And the reason I showed y'all all of that type of stuff, because I want y'all to understand something. I really do this. I really coach this. I don't just come up here, hit the button and know basketball and talk basketball, which is all good for people who, if you never play, you just love the game and you watch the game all your life and you know the game. You know the game. You don't have to have played to know the game. Understand, you don't have to have coached to understand the game. But when it comes to certain things, especially like developing talent, and see what's reason, again, it's a method to my madness. I showed you all that because I have to develop talent. I'm not getting pros. I'm not getting cats that's supposed to be already seasoned at layups, certain things, dribbling the ball, right? Knowing how to dribble with their offhand, right? Knowing how to shoot free throws properly. They techniques, I don't have to develop they forms. I got to do all of that. I can take any kid for real. If you got the desire to play basketball and that's what you want to do, you want to be good, hell yeah. With me, I'm going to get you great for sure. And so when I seen the footage of Angel Reese, which I'm going to bring up, Angel Reese trying to make layups or doing a little layup, whatever they was doing. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to show you a lot of stuff right there. So you're going to want to be locked in. But I'm like, what is that? Right? I see Rudy ran, shout out to Rudy. He clowned on it, and that was a good one. He did a good video on this. But I'm like, the last time I had to really take a player, one of my bigs, and make them do nothing but layups, I've only had to do that once. No, that's not true. More than once. But at this degree, because my boy Jacob, I had a player named Jacob. He was 12 years old and he was about 6'2", 6'2", 6'3" at 12. And so he was towering over kids. And he would lay the ball up, miss. He was doing exactly what Angel Reese was doing. And I didn't notice this that much in practice because we was really working on developing the talent, right? So I'm worried about at beginning of the season. This is we started. This is not AAU. We had started out in Las Vegas. This is in Las Vegas, and it was a league at Doolittle for people who know about Las Vegas on the north side of Vegas, west side of Vegas, more west side of Vegas, the trenches of Vegas. It's a community center called Doolittle. Now, it's the most competitive community center when it comes to basketball, football. It's at Doolittle because that's where all the hood kids is, and it's going down at Doolittle. So my first time getting a team together was at Doolittle back in the day, 2006, something like that, 2005. And I got my squad together. I recruited kids, and kid came in 6'2". And I'm like, oh, you ready to hoop? He like, man, I'm born ready. So I'm thinking he already together. The kid get out there, and he can't buy a basket. He had the swag. I'm like, oh, I done came up because I set up tryouts and all of this stuff, right? And so he get in there, he blocking everybody's shot. He tenacious, energy player. He out there running the floor, all of that good stuff, smacking everything, grabbing all the rebounds. But when it came to laying the ball up, he couldn't do it. He didn't have no real post game. So at the time, his footwork was all over the place. So and it was his first time playing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't his first time playing. But anyways, his footwork was all over the place. So I worked on his footwork. I worked on certain things that he needed to learn. And layup drills, he fine. He do fine in the layup drills. What I didn't notice is when he go up to do his move and go up for the layup, he missed and he grabbed his own rebound and he go up again. He missed and he missed and he missed. I didn't see that until the first game. First game of the season, he had a situation where he missed like 6 of them in a row and grabbed all his rebounds because he's the tallest on the court. And next practice, all he did all practice for 2 hours. I do a drill to where you got to tap the backboard or you got to at least reach up to try to tap the backboard. So it means you getting up to your highest point. Get off the ground. It's first things first. Get your ass off the ground. And so it's a drill. You start out on your right side. That's fine. You go up. You're trying to tap the backboard. Put it in. You come down. You jump back up to get it out the net. So you tap, come down, jump, get it out the net, get to the other side, jump, tap with the other hand. Get it out the net. On the other side, tap, get it out the net. You do that. I need 50 makes on each side. 50 makes. So if you miss, you keep going on that side until you put it in. I need 50 makes on each side. So it's literally you jumping. You're getting off the ground and you get to the high. So you making them work. So I make them work in this drill. You have to, let me show you. Just in case y'all don't understand. So first I got the ball. I go up, tap, jump up, get it out the net. Tap, jump up, get it out the net. Tap, jump up. You got to make 50 on each side. After that, the boy was so nice around the rim. He never had that problem again. He was getting so many buckets. And it's keep it high. So you always keep it high. You never bring it down. So this is the other drill I got for when it comes to rebounding and keeping it high in traffic. I put 4 of my post players. So if I got 4 post players, I do a drill where those 4 go down in the paint and they got to box each other out and score on each other. So you have a shooter, whether it's me or somebody else, you're trying to make or make, you're just shooting the basket. Shoot a regular shot. Just like game shot, we're not trying to miss. If you miss, you miss. Now, I don't need you wetting every one of them, but because even out of a make, you still got to fight for the rebound. It's still live ball, even if it's a made shot. It's still who going to get the ball out the net first, who boxed each other out the toughest, get the ball out the net, and go straight back up with it strong. If you didn't get the rebound, you're on defense. So it turns into a 3 versus 1. turn into a 3 versus 1. If the shot flies far, we reset. If you're not getting a rebound right under the basket, reset. Because it's a drill of just boxing out, keeping eye on ball while boxing out, and locating ball and getting it at its highest point, keeping ball high and going straight back up in traffic. Because what you learn is, if you jumped up and 3 other people jumped up with you, and you grabbed the rebound, you probably got up before them and snatched it, and you're coming down before they get down. So as they coming down and you got down, now you going straight back up. It's already too late. They now coming down, you going up. Now they got to jump. They too late. They either going to foul you and you're going to get the and one, or we just get the bucket. So it teaches the kids, when you get that rebound, don't ever bring it down. You keep high and straight back up with good touch and everything around the rim. That shows them how to box out, still keep eye on ball, locate ball, get to it at its highest point, and go back strong over traffic, in traffic. Keep the ball high. I teach you, bring the ball low, baseline. Baseline. If you bring that ball down here after you grab that rebound and you bring it down, you'll be seeing yourself on the bench. And I keep it frank with the kid. I don't give a shit how good. If you keep I don't give a shit how many rebounds you get, how many points you get. If you keep grabbing a rebound and bringing the ball down and they swipe this, you're out of here. Come sit down, because we don't teach that. So I don't know where you got that from. Because, again, this is coaching. If I allow you to do that, that's on me. If I don't allow you to do that and you do that anyway, that's on you, and your ass is on the bench. Simple. Now let's get into the footage, man, with no further ado. But I just had to break that down to you, because what this looks like to me is just crazy. Hold on, wait a minute. Cancel that. It's crazy work. So I had to show y'all something real quick. Hold on, here we go. Where's the Twitter? Oh, here we go. Let's pull up this Angel Greaser and this workout foot. This is crazy. The fact that somebody would even post this tells me y'all really don't know basketball. This just made you look really silly. I mean, I don't get it. Who would advise someone? This got to be somebody trolling. Somebody had to do this. Who posted this? Okay. All right, we about to get into this. This is crazy work. This is crazy work. I've never seen it. Okay, hold on. Before I full screen, I can't. All right. This right here. All right, now let's. Yeah. Before I even break it down, I'm gonna just let it run a couple times. I'm just let you watch this. Let you watch it. Watch it a couple times. Snatch. That's that, Angel. Snatch, Angel. Oh, don't bring it down, Angel. Why you bring it down? Oh, snatch it from over there. Oh, kept it a little mid-high. Oh, snatch my hand. Oh, don't bring it down, Angel. Don't bring it down. No, that's not how you do things. Oh, no. Oh, all right. Now it's time for me to break down everything that's wrong with this. Now, this is comical. All right. Let's get ready. Let's start off. All right, first one, snatch, right? Now, right here, ladies and gentlemen, you snatch, you keep high, you go right back up. You snatch from here, you keep high, you go right back up. Get off the floor. Get your ass off the floor. Snatch, keep high, straight back up strong. Straight back up strong. Let's see if she did that. So she got high here. Oh, When she bring it over here, that's swatted. It's swatted, even though this little midget of a man, well, maybe she just look like that, make him look like that because she's 6'4". Angel's really like 6'5". But let's go back just a little bit. Right here, you brought it down. This little man, if he was really trying to do anything, he could have slapped this right here. Slap that. Pop! She would have got embarrassed in the real game, right? And it's even lower right here. Look, it's at this little man. Okay, now, let me learn you something. Again, this is a problem. This dude is probably, okay, she's 6'4". He may be 5'11", 5'10", maybe. She just snatched. This dude right here, he's standing about 6'2", 3-ish maybe. And he got this going on. But he could slap this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Look where his hand is. Look where the ball is. Now, this hand that he got in the back of her, this is the hand that he can slap the ball with. I don't know why he got his hand on her back. Maybe he wanted to feel what that feel like. But he can slap the ball with this hand right here. When she did that, when she brought that from over here to over here, he could immediately either this hand or that hand. But bop, I'm slapping. You might have hit her in the head. But now you could have slapped that, these little arms. But yeah, man, this is crazy work right here. This is bad business. Okay? What are we working on? Or what are we working on? Let's finish now. Let's see the finish. Okay. You barely jump off the floor. Let's get back. Let's go see how high did you just jump right now? And why does your arm always cross your face? Look at her arm right now. Why does it always cross your face after you're done? Are you throwing the ball up? Are you doing when you're supposed to be straight here? How did your arm end up peekaboo? How did it end up? It's like you always got the. No, I'm not gonna say that. I sometimes be forgetting I'm not at the barbershop, and I was about to say something as if I was at the barbershop. I forget. Yeah. No, I can't say that. But all right, this is crazy work. Is she counting? I ain't gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready or not? I'm putting up another shot. Now here go Coach Marsh. He was working with Ariel Atkins. Are you serious? You got these two, I don't know who's, working with your main player, because that's what she is to y'all, because that's how you utilize her. You utilize her not only in the post, but also running the show. Point backwards. You got to run in the point backwards. And you mean to tell me you're going to train and work out the seasoned vet and Ariel Atkins, the best basketball player on your team? You're going to work out with her, and you're going to leave it to Beavers to to work with Angel Reese and she's the worst in the league at this. So you have a player, your main player that you utilize, who is the worst in the league at making layups, and you got the nerve not to be working with her and instead working with her? Sir, you're confused. Listen, again, I'm not leaving that up to my assistant coaches, even though I don't be having assistant coaches. If my main player, if I got a dog like how Jacob was, like I just gave you an example. Jacob, the 6'2", 12-year-old, his nickname became Jay Buckets because he got buckets. After we went over that, and it only took that one practice of 2 hours of him doing that, and after I made him do that all practice. Grab the rebound, keep it high, go straight back up. Grab it out the net, go on the other side, left hand, right hand. He learned how to just have a beautiful, nice touch around the rim, grabbing the rebound, keeping it high, going straight back up. It was lovely. Jacob ended up going to Howard University. Okay. So Jay Buckets ended up going to Howard University. He's about their age. He's about Angel Reese age, actually. Yeah. Yeah, he's about 22, 23 nowadays. But at the time when the young man was 12, we worked on that relentlessly all practice. I made him do that. And after I gave him the drill, and I had the team, because it was just me, no assistant coach. As I put the team on a regimen of doing the drills, I went and took him on the other side of the court and made him do that and showed him that. Then as he's doing that, and I made his mama make sure he got 50 makes on each side because she come to every practice. She was supporting her son. And I'm like, you make sure he 50 on each side. It don't count. He needs to stay on the same side until he make the basket. And he need 50 makes each side. Got it? Cool. And I go down and then get them together on something else. Then that's how we develop the talent. I develop the talent. Get everybody on what they need work on first. Then once you get work on that and you get confident, now we can start doing plays and things like that. But first we need to learn how to play before we start running plays. That makes sense? And this girl can't play. She can't play. All right, so that's one of them. The next one. All right. He throws it off the glass. He's throwing it right to her. That's Rudy pointed this out earlier, so shout out to you, Double R. Because come on, the only one who's shooting shots like this bad in the WNBA is Angel Reese. This bad. Look at that. What is this? It's not a shot. Again, shoot a real shot. Shoot a real shot, man. Go back. Go back. Damn. Okay, wait, I must have missed a whole bunch. Hold on. All right, this is the next one. All right, snatch. Why are you bringing it down? Why are you bringing it down? When she snatched, let's go back. Let me show you she didn't have to bring it down, just in case you thought she did. When she snatches, instead of snatching and bringing it down from the beginning, you should be up. Now she got one hand here on the guy, and she's bringing it. After you got that hand on it, you come up immediately. You don't bring it down. You bring that arm up. You already got him held off. So once your hand touched the ball, you bring other hand up to the ball, keep high, lay the basket in. You don't snatch down where his hand is. If he not with this again, and they're not doing real game reps, because this makes no sense. This makes no sense here. Because what really would have happened if he don't got this in his hand and he's playing real basketball versus her like people will in the game, then he could easily watch this. Hold on. When she go right here, wait. Right here, he could have slapped the ball. If he not keeping his hand, he could slap the ball right over her hand right here. He can, and that's what in the real game action, nobody's going to just put their hand up here, even if their hand is this long as this thing is. You're not just going to put your hand up. You're going to slap this. You're going to slap that right out of her hand. Bop! Every time. And that's what happens in the game with her every time. So you're not doing her no service. And look at Mike Marks. Look at Tyler Marsh. He's playing defense. And first of all, sir, oh, Jesus, y'all. I wear a lot of hats. I wear a lot of hats and not just in life, like doing different stuff, because I wear a lot of hats in that too. But I wear a lot of baseball caps. I got a lot of them. Y'all done seen through I haven't worn one in a minute because I'm getting my waves up. But when I'm coaching and we playing basketball, now if I'm coaching on the sideline, I'm gonna have a hat on. But when I'm about to play with you and show you some drills, I do the hat just like that, and I throw it. Play back. No real hoopers play basketball with hats on. As I'm coaching, I be having a hat on. I could be coaching, telling you stuff, woo. And if I get out there and I'm about to run with y'all or do some drills with you, the hat, I'm throwing it to the floor. And we're going to get busy. It's basketball. First of all, I got a hat sticking out here. If I'm guarding you, I don't want my hat because I'm going to get in your grill. I'm going to get in your face and in your space. I don't need my hat, the brim of my hat smacking you in the face. You don't even got the hat to the back, sir. At least put the hat to the back while you're guarding the girl, or you're really not guarding her. You're just there. Are you trying to get her better, trying to work her out, or you're not? Because if I'm on you, if I'm going to take time to come out on the floor with you as the coach, I'm going to work you. I'm going to work you and get you better. I'm going to make it tougher for you than what your opponents are going to do. So I'm going to rip my play. And they kids, my 10-year-olds, my 10-year-old son and his team, who full of 9 and 10-year-olds. We didn't lose a game this season. We won 20-0. See, for me, it don't matter who I coach. I can coach little bitty kids. I can coach the teenagers. It don't matter. It's the same shit. We doing the same shit. My 10-year-olds are doing the same shit. After we got to develop the talent. You need work at this. You need work at that. I'm going to show you how to do it. Yada, yada. I'm going to hold you accountable. I give you boy, I'm telling you. This is so easy. He shows me he not for real. You out here with a hat on, sir. And you got these two goof troops. You got these two goof troops. Okay, look at this. Look at this. And look, hold on. Look how she barely made that. And why did you just bring the? She is terrible, bro. No, this is crazy. Look how high she is off the floor. Look. But she wouldn't even got to this in a real game. She wouldn't even be able to get to this because she did this. Look how low the ball is. She brought the ball right to the little dude. And Tyler Marsh is paying no attention. He's not even looking over there to see if they doing the drill right. This is crazy. She got the ball all the way down. Look at this idiot. He's looking up at the stick. What are you doing? What are you doing? She got the ball down here, sir. Can somebody correct? Are you there to correct her? Or are you just there to just do this? Did they just say you just put the stick in the air and that's it? You don't have to say nothing to her. Don't tell her she's doing something wrong or if you see her do something wrong. Just put the stick in the air. Just do this, okay? And then you just throw the little dude. You just throw the ball off the glass, and then you just reach at her, but don't hit the ball. Don't hit her wrist really for real. Just act, just be there. All right. Goodness. Look how he could have easily slapped that. Could have slapped that. Bop. Yeah, do it again. Could have slapped that. Look how low she got this. I'm just here to put the stick in the air. Yeah, she could have bop in a real game. He could have slapped it. Either one of them. Slap that. Bop. Got you. That's what happens in the game. This is what happens to her in the game. So that's another thing that's crazy. How are you guys not doing game situations? Shout out to Double R because he's correct. What are you doing? What is this? You guys think it's just there straight up in the air? What the? That's crazy work. Here, do it again. Ball all the way down. Brought the ball. And look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. He not even. I got a headache watching this shit. Man. All right, I'm not. Bro, okay. All right. Let's remove her off my screen, please. Remove her. I got a headache watching that shit. I got a straight headache watching that shit, man. Damn, man. I'm puzzled. My brain, y'all understand? My brain is like, bro, what? Whoa. How? Is that possible? Sheesh. Whoa, all right. Let me get it together. Man, that's tough. Now, to go from 39% in your rookie season, which is bad, it was the worst then. And to get worse than that, a whole 8% worse than the worst, how you get worse than the worst? Is that even possible? You got worse than worse? What's the next word for worse? You got worse. Damn. 31% in your second season. And now let's bring up Angel Reese twerking. Shout out to John the Liquidator. Let me go find this. Angel Reese and Sexy Red. Let's go find this. This girl, right? So you're doing that all wrong, right? The layups. Angel Reese and Sexy Red twerk. No, it's not. He's running twerk. Let's check you out. No, I said twerk. What are you doing? Damn. I said Sexy Red. No. Okay, she got a lot of these footages I see. Here we go. Ouchie. Now, don't try to move when she got the tapping on that tap. All right. Hold on. No, I can't do that yet. Wait, let's share the screen. Are we sharing already? Let's make sure we... No, we're not sharing. Okay. All right, Angel. Show us what you got, girl. Show us what you got. All right. Show us what you got, girl. Body looking nice. Booty shaking. She loves shaking it. Look. She looking. Look at her. Yeah. Twerk again. Do it again. See, now she got a booty. She look how she looks. She making sure. Boy, this is crazy work. Ass looking right. I'm gonna tell you like that off the top. But boy, oh boy, just imagine. Caitlin Clark or somebody doing some shit like this. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sexy Red. The girl in the red or whatever color hair that is. Fake ass hair. She's a ratchet rapper. She's a very, very ratchet, and I mean like very disgusting rapper. She's disgusting. And on all accounts, she's very disgusting. She show up, and I don't know how high schools, they be having her come speak at high schools, which is beyond me. It's beyond wow. I believe she even been to the White House, if I'm not mistaken. They invited her, I think, what's his name? Joe Biden invited her to the White House before. She brags about getting STDs. Yes, she does. Yep. She does. Shout out to VBS in the building. And show that. I'll show my. But this is amazing, man. So you know how to twerk your ass off, but you can't make layups? So you can twerk. And boy, see the way she looking at the camera to make sure that ass is jumping. She making sure it's jumping, and this is all she's interested in. But the fact that you got a messy red, messy red. That's because ain't nothing sexy about this girl. The fact that you got a messy red, you're a basketball player. You never talk basketball on your podcast for real. And what's sad is your mama came on your podcast and said year 2 she want to see you improve on your layups. That's how glaringly bad your layups is. When your mother, who you retired on that show, had to say what she want to see from you in year 2 of the WNBA is for you to be more consistent on your layups. And the fact that, and then she turned around and gave you an excuse. See, there's a difference between an athlete and assets. Athlete. Yep. This right here just confuses me. And Messy Red don't got no ass. She don't got, but she want to start slapping on her booty. But yeah, Angel, this is what you like right here, girl. Yo, Lisa Leslie, you had a legendary Lisa Leslie tell you she want to fix those layups of yours. You had a legendary WNBA power forward, probably the best power forward, tell you we need to fix your layups. We gonna get it done. That's an easy fix. And after you, let me get myself together, man. Because I really can't believe this. I can't believe this. Think about this. You see those two goofballs who she doing that layup drill with? You have arguably the best power forward of all time saying she want to help you fix your layups. And you had the nerve to say you worked out with her at least once a week. At least once a week. And then recently, when a reporter asked you about working out with Lisa Leslie and this, that, you said, oh, it's always good that I got her in my back pocket. I know Lisa Leslie is thinking, what? First of all, I'm trying to help you. And you didn't really want the help. You talking about once a week. Lisa Leslie knows better that once a week, and not even that, at least in Angel Reese's account, at least, her words verbatim, at least once a week. So sometimes not even that, meaning 0. And you got her at your beck and call, but you don't call, wasting her time. Once a week is a waste of time, even if you go hard. Even if you went hard for a good 3 hours, once a week, that ain't gonna cut it. You need to perfect this. You're a professional. So, and I believe that's why Lisa Leslie, she shot a little jab on some podcast or something about girls missing layups. Matter of fact, let's bring that up. Lisa Leslie, this is how I know she didn't rub Lisa Leslie the wrong way. I'm going to show you. Because Lisa Leslie is talking about the league overall, but definitely Angel Reese. He speaks on WNBA players not making layups. Let's see if I can find it, if they're going to pull it up for me. Ouchie. Okay, we can play this little clip too. Let's play this clip too. Definitely. Hopefully I find what I'm looking for. But meantime, between time, let's play this clip.
For you, and I think that's probably the
Going into my season 2, what's some advice that you would give for me?
season 2. I can't wait to work with you some more. The biggest advice I have for you is going to be how you shoot your layups.
Look how she had to say it too. Like the fact, like she can't even believe she has to say this herself. That we have to work with a professional power forward, 6'4", on how you shoot layups. I repeat, how you shoot layups. And I'm not repeating what I'm saying. Legendary Lisa Leslie said it too. How you shoot layups. Go back, Lisa Leslie. What you want to do? What you want to see her improve on in year 2? In year 2, they want to see your mama want to see you. Your mama's already said this. She want to see you improve layups, but not really. She don't care as long as you keep retiring her.
Season 2, I can't wait to work with you some more. I
can't wait to work with you some more. So meaning we ain't really been able to lock in the gym. I can't wait till we can get more time. I can't wait to work with you some more. So meaning she has worked with her before. Not enough. In her words, I can't wait to work with you some more. So it's basically she's saying it's on you. For everybody who like to say, oh, she be in the gym, she the last one to leave, yada, 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 bullshit. You got a legendary, arguably the best power forward of all time. Some would say the best women's basketball player of all time, who played the same position as you, telling you, I can't wait to work with you some more. So meaning when you clear up your busy schedule of twerking with Sexy Red and them, I'll be at the gym every day. If you need me, if you want that, I'm with you. If you want it, but I can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. And the fact that she don't want to be helped, knowing you are the worst at 5 feet at making a basket in the league, and you got your mama telling you, hey, I want to see you do better at being more efficient. Now you got Lisa Leslie telling you, hey, I wonder how many people in your circle have said, hey, you need to get better at making layups. And you ignored them all. And you skip a practice to go to New York to the Met Gala. When you have a game the night after that. You got a game the next day. And you skip practice to go to the Met Gala when you got people telling you they want to see you make layups better. Something I've already taught 10-year-olds how to be better at than you. Some I've already taught 10-year-olds just this past winter, spring. First time they ever played basketball, organized. They already, it's about damn near 6 to 7 of them that already know how to do layups better than Angel Reese, and they this tall. They this tall. Angel Reese is way up here. You way closer to the rim. It should be so much easier for you than little 10, 9-year-olds who I bullshit you not. They already making those layups Angel Reese is attempting. They making those better in traffic, over people, better than her already.
Biggest advice I have for you is going to be how you shoot your layups.
Couldn't
period.
believe she had
Like
to say
we're going to fix that.
We're gonna fix
That's fixable for you. And I think that's probably the biggest. I think your shot from the outside is improving. I love that your ball handling is good. Your defense is improved. Like the fact that you be snatching that ball from them girls. I'd be crazy.
Yeah, see, immediately had it. It's so uncomfortable to even have to talk about something like that, to even have to say that she got to quickly try to cap. She got to quickly try to revert to, well, your ball handling is good. No, it's not. That's not the truth. Her ball handling ain't good. And she knew that wasn't the truth, too. So she tried to get away from that. The way you be rebounding, the way you snatch the ball from those girls. I just be like, let's get this back on to something else, because I don't even know why you asked me that. Like, for Angel to ask this question when you should already know the answer. You asked this to your mama and you asked this to the legendary Lisa Leslie, and you set yourself up to be clowned. You got your mama and legendary Lisa Leslie saying, we see you missing all of these wide open layups. You're terrible, basically, without telling you you're terrible. And your mama and Lisa, they both had to cover it up with, and girl, so what? I used to miss layups too. That's what her mama said. Everybody miss layups, but of course, they're going to be on you. But, after she just told her, I want to see you be more efficient at making layups, then go straight into, but yeah, so what? And so what? Everybody miss layups. Not like her. Not like her. She's the worst. So yeah, a lot of them need to get better at making layups. But she, your daughter, Junior, Angel Reese Jr., is the worst at it. Now, come on. So they're not going to have that for me? Or Lisa Leslie told them? Maybe that's on YouTube. All right, let's stop sharing. Let's move over here. Let's stop sharing. Let's go to this YouTube. Because, I think after that, what else? Like, you got Lisa Leslie saying, I want to help you. And now you're worse than you was. You're worse than when they told you they want to see you do it better this year. You regressed. That's crazy. You regressed. How? At layups. How you worse than 39%? How you worse than that? Look, man. Hey. You can put a minute on Reese and block her layups. For sure, shout to Phillip. Yeah, that's confusing, man. That's bad. Now, did y'all hear about how I've been wanting to put this video out for the longest. Did y'all hear about how Minnesota Lynx, they had the number 7th pick? Did y'all know that? I just found this out. That last year, not this year, last year during the draft, Minnesota Lynx had the number 7th pick, right? And they moved back because they didn't want to draft Reese. Because Cheryl Reese did not want to draft Angel Reese. Has anybody heard of that yet? I'm about to pull it up here. When I pull it up, Yahoo Yahoo is slow on here. And I pull it up, it's gonna be, but let me see. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's pull it up. And then I'm gonna read it to y'all on my phone on the fold. On the fold. You know, I got to flaw my phone. All you iPhone users. I can't stand you iPhone niggas. Yeah, I can't stand you iPhoners. Yeah, no, I'm just playing. But let's pull this up. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. That's her stats. That's her stats. No, that's not what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, I heard about it 2 months ago. It's true. Yes, Pope, that's facts. Reese said, hell no, we'll pass. So let's pull it up real quick. Yahoo Sports show Reese pass on Angel Reese in draft. No. Cheryl Reeves passes on Angel Reese in WNBA draft. Mm-hmm. Here we go. All right. It's on Yahoo Sports, just in case you want to fact check me. Minnesota sports fan says Minnesota Lynx Pobo Show Reeves was 100% right about Angel Reese. Prior to their run to the WNBA Finals last year, the Minnesota Lynx held the number 7 overall pick of the 2024 WNBA draft. But instead of using that draft slot to select a player, Lynx president of basketball operations Cheryl Reeves swapped picks with Chicago Sky, sliding one spot down to number 8 overall. And with their newly acquired number 7 overall draft pick, the Sky selected LSU post player Angel Reese, who went to finish second, yada, yada, yada. As history tells us, the Minnesota Lynx went on to fall in 5 games to the New York Liberty in WNBA Finals, just short of what would have been their 5th WNBA title. Remember when Minnesota Lynx passed draft Angel Reese? After the draft, Reeves suggested that Angel Reese wouldn't have been a good fit on the Minnesota's roster. Then in an article he wrote in mid-August, August 2024, local columnist Patrick Reese revealed what everyone already knew. The real reason why Reeves traded out of the number 7 overall pick was quite literally to avoid Reese. Which begs the question, could Reeves, also the team president, really afford to not draft talent because she didn't want to coach someone? ? That is what occurred in the mid-April draft when she traded down to avoid taking Angel Reese with the 7th pick, leaving the Lynx to take a flyer on Pila at number 8. Could Angel Reese have changed that outcome for the Lynx? Maybe not. But I did argue at the time that had Reeves drafted Reese, life would have been better for the Minnesota Lynx future. After all, Minnesota needed help on the interior, and Reese was one of the top post players in the draft, not to mention her star power being second only to her 2024 draft classmate, Caitlin Clark. In fact, I all but called for Cheryl's job. If Cheryl Reeves can't make objective decisions that make the Minnesota Lynx and Team USA better, then why does she have her job? I thought this was about winning. Now here we are 1 year later. The Minnesota Lynx are off to a 3-0 start, which I think now they like 7-0 or 8-0 in the 2025 WNBA season. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky are 0-2, which now I think they 2-2, following 2 blowout losses to start their summer. Turns out Angel Reese is not very good at basketball. How was Angel Reese in those first 2 games? Well, that depends on how you judge a basketball player. If you want lots of rebounds and muscle out of your post players, Reese always provides that. After averaging 13.2 rebounds per game as a rookie, Reese is up to 14.4 rebounds per game in year 2. which that's trickled down now. But if you want your Minnesota Lynx stars to do anything else, like dribble, shoot, or pass, wow, then you might want to find another WNBA player to follow. Ouchie, because Angel can do none of those things. She is averaging 7 points per game, nearly half of what she did as a rookie, and she's shooting 22.7% from the field. Now, that was in the first 2 games that they talking about. Damn. First 2 games to grow 22.7%, only averaging 7 points. Most of Reese's shots come from within 5 feet of the basket. What does 22.7% from layup distance look like, you ask? Pretty much how you imagine. Damn. They torched the shit out of Angel Reese. Whoever at Yahoo Sports, salute. That was the best article I've heard and the most truthful. And this is the funny part. Do y'all recall when Angel Reese was at a press conference not too long ago, and she said that it was obvious other teams wanted to draft her, but she wanted to go to the Chicago Sky and get it out the mud where it's hard at from the gutter? Do y'all recall that? Here she is. This girl is so full of herself. This is crazy work. She came out and told the people at the press conference, yeah, everybody wanted to draft me, basically. But I wish I could bring that up. I can't find it for some reason. And I know I reacted to it. I know I did react to it right here on this channel. So, but that's crazy work to end up seeing. Cheryl Reese Cheryl Reese said, we cool. Oh, y'all still nobody drafted Angel Reese? Nah, we not drafting her. And the person we can draft, she'll be right there. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and move up and go get her. And why not did they not let that happen? Because now just think about this. If you don't have Teaspoon's new coach for the Sky pressing the GM to draft Angel Reese at number 7 and to move up, I'm telling you how this went. Everybody like, hey, y'all want to move up? Because ain't no telling. It's like, hey, go get Angel Reese. The Minnesota Lynx willing to swap picks. All right. And did the league not want her to go 8? Again, it was only 12 teams in the league when she was drafted. So think about if the Chicago Sky and Teaspoon didn't hype up Angel Reese and press the issue for them to draft Angel Reese. Would she have went 7 for real? And if she didn't go 7 and the Minnesota Lynx is at 8, she damn sure wasn't going 8. She would have really most likely been drafted in 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe not. But she wouldn't have got drafted at 7 if Teaspoon don't press the issue because they already drafted Cardosa. I'm sure they wanted to go a different route. They might wanted to go shooting guard, small forward. We just drafted a 6'7" center, and we already got E. Will. We already got Harrison at the power forward. We already got Bree Turner. They already had a lot of post players. So you got to think about that it's like, well, why would we draft Angel Reese when we already just drafted Cardosa at 3? And now we have another draft pick here at 8 to where we can get, what does Pila play? We can get somebody else that maybe can shoot some threes, spread the floor. The fact that think about it, they knew their roster before we knew their roster last year. When they was coming into the draft last year, they knew who was on their roster. They already had a free agency that we didn't know. Most of us. We wasn't following the WNBA and their free agency and who was going where and getting none of that. So just last year, when Caitlin Clark was going, rookie, getting drafted, we didn't know what the hell happened in free agency. We was focused on Caitlin Clark's senior season. We wasn't focused on nothing the WNBA was talking about until she went to the draft. And so we didn't know who a Cheryl Reeves and the Minnesota Lynx was. We didn't know none of that shit. We didn't know who moved up, who moved down, who was on whose roster, who was Kennedy Carter, who was none of them. We didn't know none of them. And I say that to say, not to be mean, but to say they did though. They knew they needed 3-point shooting. They knew they needed a better small forward. Who was their small forward last year? Who was their small forward? That's good. You could have used that pick for something else. They looking at their roster and saying, do we really need another post player? So it had to be your new head coach is telling you, man, she like that. I'll be in the practices. And listen, teaspoons could have been food. I'm not even going to blame it on teaspoons because what Angel Reese was doing at LSU, not by her choice, but Kim Mulkey's choice, is doing two-a-days. Every drill having to go hard, having to really work in practice. She had to do that. Not that bullshit we just seen. Oh, you think Kim Mulkey would have been letting that happen? You think Kim Mulkey would have been letting her? Angel, what the? Come on, honey child. She probably would have got all on her. Keep the ball high. And so that's why Angel Reese didn't look this bad in college because she was being held accountable and forced to really work. And so when teaspoons go visit, yeah, Angel Reese going 100 miles an hour in practice. Angel Reese is really getting to it in practice. So she probably like, oh, I like what I say. You feel me? Kim was holding her accountable. And that's why she didn't like Kim and was bumping heads with Kim because, yeah, she wasn't for all that BS. But then, oh, what? You go to the league, and what did Angel say? I didn't know it was going to be this lackadaisical. Angel Reese said out of her own mouth, talking with Dejanay Carrington, that, training camp was a breeze. People was half-assing it. She said, I'm not even used to that. So with her doing all of the off-court stuff, wanting to be in the limelight so much, that takes away from you having to do things. You got to be scheduled. You understand? You got a tight schedule. Now you ain't got time to really work on your craft. And so now you ain't tripping. You and some people when they get to stardom too soon, when they get the stardom and they ain't accomplished nothing yet. Some people regress. Some people get the money and get the fame that they wanted, and now what got them that they're not into it no more as much because they never really loved it from the start. And then you see this with a lot of people, from rappers, actors to a lot of people, especially rappers. You see a rap who was hungry when they was hungry and living in the hood and having to actually do crime and sell drugs and rap about the shit they was doing, and then that first album is crazy because you can tell they was hungry. They was trying to get on. But then once they got on, how many people don't follow up with their sophomore album is terrible. It's not like Eminem, for example. But I love all Marshall Mathers stuff. But just for example, like that first album is insane. Jay-Z, for example. That his first album, Dead Presidents, was crazy. He ain't ever rapped like that no more. So you got some people, but he never fell off. But some people will fall all the way off, and they just don't really. And that's what Angel has done. She got the bag. They done paid her all this money for these different endorsements. She's showing her ass off. She getting more famous for it. So now basketball don't matter. That's what she even said in her podcast too. She trying to set herself up for outside of basketball. So she can see this shit going to the wayside. She do her layups like, I'll just be here for another year. Bloopy, another year, bloopy too. I can just throw up shit. Let me just throw up shit. I'm going to go viral. They're going to be talking about me. I'm going to get a bag. I'm going to get a bag. And that's that. And I'll be out of here too. After this year, maybe after this year, might show up in Unrivaled from time to time. Might go play a game or two, make an appearance. I ain't gonna play a whole season at Unrivaled, but I'll go make an appearance. Jeez. That's crazy work, man. She thinks that she looks sexy, but don't sexualize her. Oh, she looks sexy. Now her body filling out. Now she's becoming a grown woman. She filling her grown woman body out. The body is right. I can't handle the body. It's all, but it's not. To me, that's the same. Caitlin Clark. Oh my God, Caitlin Clark getting so beautiful. She just get like again. They growing up, so they becoming women. They features is developing fully and all of that type stuff. So yeah, but to me, it's like which one you gonna choose? Because it seemed like she's more into that lane. That's the problem. Is she's more worried about that, how she look and her sex appeal, than how she look on the court with all the damn bloopies. And that's the problem. So, but yeah, fake everything. Shout out to David Dixon. Not sexy at all. I mean, the body is right. The body is, you can't deny the body is sexy. I mean, unless you're blind to the fact. I mean, ain't that much hate in the world. The body is right. Yeah, got milk. Yeah, the body right. Now, the way she looks, I didn't say she was pretty. I didn't say she was sexy. Not at all. Listen carefully. Okay? Because I okay? Yeah, the fake everything is terrible. Fake eyelashes, fake hair, fake nails. Caked up with makeup. I mean, goodness. Ladies, y'all don't have to do that, ladies. Ladies, y'all don't got to do that. Stop that. And I know y'all don't do it for the men. And y'all don't do it for the men because most men I talk to, they know nobody like makeup. If you got to wear makeup every day, now from here and there and here sometimes, understandable, yeah. But every day, if you put on makeup every day, shame on you. Love yourself. Love yourself. And nobody else will. Love yourself and nobody else will. Angel Reese, you gotta love yourself, girl. Start loving yourself. I want to start seeing you do better. Because this is getting terrible. That thing getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. I get like 10, 15 bloopies out of you every game. That's just ridiculous. Like get it together. All this fake stuff, Rakia Jackson, you starting to give me Angel Reese vibes. Rakia, even though you can play though, but come on. Y'all do too much ratchet stuff. I seen you do the interview. You got the fakest, longest hair. The longest, fakest eyelashes. And you don't got to do that. I don't get why y'all do that. Man, let me pull it up, man. Let me pull it up, man. Let me see if I can pull it up. I ain't spell her name. Rakia Jackson. Where's she at? Yeah, this one right here, man. This is the one I want to see right here. I'm glad they got it for us. I really want to see. Hold on, I'm about to pull this up. To me, All right, let's go over here. Share screen. Let's go over here. Let's go back. Let's go back. This is crazy. Check this out. Check this out. Give me Angel Reese vibes. Not right here. Let's rock with me. Right here. This is crazy. But even, okay. So,
partially due to the concussion symptoms or anything revolving around that?
Personal time is personal time. So it's like my head don't feel right. I need personal time.
Okay. I just wanted to get that.
What? Hold on.
Partially due to the concussion symptoms or anything revolving around that?
Personal time is personal time. So it's like my head don't feel right. I need personal time.
Okay. I just wanted to get that.
Okay.
Partially due to the concussion symptoms or anything revolving around that?
Personal time is personal time. So it's like my head don't feel right. I need personal time.
Okay.
Okay. Your head don't feel right. Need personal time. Okay, cool. I really just wanted y'all to check this out, man. Is this full screen? Let me get full screen, man. Can I get full screen? Okay, that would. Okay. Yeah. Look how long these fake ass eyelashes is. For what? And then look at this hair. All this fake ass hair. And ain't you playing basketball? What is with the designer headband? You're not going to the club. Why you got a Louis Vuitton headband on in a gym? I don't get y'all. You that into design, like act like you've been somewhere before. Hey, come on, man. Where's the WNBA logo headband or a Nike headband or a headband? You see like this Nike, like what do you got a Louis Vuitton? But again, hold on. Let's get out of this because the other one gonna give me a better. Hold on. Yeah, this one right here.
First off, how are you feeling after the concussion and everything?
Look at my eyelashes.
Got back out on the court the other day, but now you've been away from team. But how are you feeling in terms of the symptoms that you could have from that?
Yeah, I feel better. I've never had a concussion before, so that was definitely weird for your brain to go through those things and you just wake up and just feel out of it. But I'm just happy to be back to team.
Like shit about to fly away at the eyes. Them fucking eyebrows, they're like goddamn wings. They look like angels' wings.
How's the situation with you and the team? You were away from the team the last couple of days. Kind of, what's the situation?
Fucking brooms. Where my broom at, man? They're like fucking brooms. You got brooms on her eyes.
Situation been before the last game? Coach said that they support you, whatever you're going through. So, kind of, what's the situation with you and the team at this point?
Yeah, we're here to win. Like personal time is needed. Concussion, lingering things. There's just a lot of things that go into things like that. But just happy to be back with my team.
How do you balance your mental health as far as making sure that you don't listen to outside noise? I know you listen to some of the outside noise. You kind of made,
nobody be talking about her kids.
Clear some rumors up. But how do you balance that and make sure that you stay focused and not get too much sidetracked?
Yeah, you just got to be realistic with yourself. Like at the end of the day, media isn't about facts anymore.
And it's like so much gooped up. This is about facts. What I'm bringing to you is facts because I'm pointing out all of this shit right there. It's so much glue and gooped up, gooky stuff all around these eyes, like whatever paint eyeliner and some more shit and then some glue to tape this shit on. And why? Why would y'all do all of this, ladies? What is wrong with your own eyelashes? What? I don't get it. Glue wigs and everything. Glue wings. Yeah, they look like angel wings. I don't get this. I don't get it. That tell me y'all don't love yourselves, man. That's for real. Y'all don't love yourself. Because all this fake ass, It's too much of the fake hair. Like you're not even like, and the texture of it. It's not happening. It's not happening, man. I'm a real one. I listen, man. Listen, I'm telling you no lies. People, start teaching your daughters better, man. Y'all parents out there, man. Y'all got to start teaching y'all kids better than this. Straight up. You got to do that. You got to tell your kids. You can't just allow them to do whatever because they grown or they older and they think, no, man. You got to do what? For example, my oldest daughter, my oldest kid, Francie, she flew in for my son for little Frank's graduation last month, right? End of last month, yeah. She flew in. And my daughter got good natural hair, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I ain't seen her in a few. So, you know, she been in Vegas, I've been out here in Tulsa, so on and so forth. And she 19, be 20 in December. She 19 years old. And she came in the house with a wig on or fake hair. I didn't even know it was weird. I didn't know if it was a sew wig. I didn't know what I don't know. She came in with with that type of stuff. With that type. Hold on. See, hold on. Because I put it out here, I'm finna start doing skits. And I ain't gonna tell y'all my stuff, but hold on. Here it is. Here the shit is right here. Came in here with this shit on. Guess what? She had to take it off. I just told her that's unacceptable. We don't do that. No. We don't do that. And now I kept it. Because I'm going to use it for these skits. Yeah, I got some skits coming up. Y'all got to stay tuned. Angel Reese skits is coming soon. And this is the prime. Angel Reese skits coming soon. This is the prime. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be fun times. Stay tuned for the Angel Reese skits. Oh, yeah, Jesus. But again, I told my daughter, no. We don't rock and roll like that. And she took it off immediately. It wasn't no arguments. It wasn't no, come on, Dad. It wasn't no, this is my now. Explain to her, we don't like it. And she got a man too. He don't really like it, but he's not as frank. He's not gonna be frank about it. So I had to tell her, like, hey, no, we don't do that. Not at all. And she left it right here. That's right. Walked out of here, went rocking her own shit and looking lovely. Oh yeah. All right. Where her friends at? Where I don't know who somebody need to be somewhere out in train. Shout out to out in train. Phillips say, Pope, just because Lisa Leslie was a great player doesn't make her a great teacher. She could tell and show how to do it, but you have drills, mental images, and techniques to get them to do it. Yes, no doubt. But I did see she was teaching it right. Philip, when they showed a workout of Lisa Leslie getting to it with her, she was telling her, hey, up here, and then she kind of did it the next game. She had a game, and that was her best game. It was right after that tough workout. She had one tough workout with Lisa Leslie that I seen, and Lisa was on her about the right stuff. And because one thing, it's not, you don't even got to be a great teacher for it. It's not hard to teach layups. My mama, who don't know nothing about sports, she just used the backboard is your best friend. The backboard is your best friend, Key. She heard the coach say that, and she would say it. That taught me. It's easy. Backboard is your best friend. All right, bet. Use that glass. Come off the glass, nice and smooth. Easy. Now, see it now. She taught her right. Now, of course, my techniques is different, of course. I'm not gonna hold you. We do all net drills. I was just talking to watching the game last night, right? I'm watching the game, Thunder versus the Pacers. Shout out to the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton putting in the working. Caitlin Clark effect is working. The boy shot the dagger. This is about the 5th, 6th game winner. He hit in the playoffs. He's going bananas. But I was watching the game with a youngster who was 26 years old. He was 6'7". Right? I'm watching the game with some of the fellas, and a youngster come in, 26, like I said, 6'7". He say he play overseas basketball. He played basketball overseas in China and Portugal. He was in Portugal and China. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's right. And so I asked him about his drills when he's shooting. If they hit the rim, does it count? And he like, yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, that's wrong then. Because he's a shooting guard, 6'7", shooting guard. And so I'm like, do this drill. You know where they line up for the free throws? At the box at the bottom, baseline, on the side of the court, you need to shoot 3 all net from right there. 3, you got to make 3 all net. When you make 3 all net from there, you go to the other side, 3 all net. Then you back up to the perimeter on the baseline, back up to the perimeter on the corner, all net. Don't count if it hit the rim, if it nicked the rim, it got to be all net. That way you teach them how to keep arc on the ball, nice touch. They got to have arc and touch. Arc and touch. That's all I keep telling them too as they're doing it. So that after you hit that, you got both sides every time with everything. Then you back up to the 3-point line in the corner. All net. 3 all net. Then you go to the high post. 3 all net. Then you back up to the 3 wing. 3 all net. Then you get to the middle of the floor by the free throw line. 3 all net. Top of the key, 3-point, 3 all net. Same thing, other side, high post, all around the world. Then we're doing floaters all net. And get in the middle of the lane floaters. Middle of the lane floaters all net, 3 all net. Then we're doing them from the side, from the baseline, 3 all net floaters. 3 all net floaters. It teaches them how to put a certain arc and everything on a shot, and repetition is key. You do this every practice, every day for however long. You make that part of your drills in practice every time for an hour, whatever the case. Everybody going to be, everybody going to have a nice touch around the rim. Everybody, because you're only good as your weakest link. That's what I tell the kid all the time. You can't, ain't no weak links. Everybody out there get in the game, you got to be on point. And if you get open, I got to be able to trust that you can do what you can do. Or you're not going to be on the fucking court unless you can do a whole lot of other things. So there's no excuses. But when you practice perfection, then the game become easy. Everything become easy. When you make them press up full court during practice, all practice, you got them running suicides all practice. You got them we do take charge drills. We teach you how to take charge. I don't know. I keep saying we. Nigga, who? I'm bad. I don't even know why I say we. Just for the few people, I guess, that'd help me. But no, it'd be me. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't even think about that. I'm saying we, like I got a coaching staff. I don't. No cap. Don't let me call my girl out here. Yeah. You think, okay, it's just me. Mostly, I've been coaching for about 16, 17 years. It's been mainly just me. I've had a few assistants here and there, though, for sure, throughout the year. That's probably why I'm saying we. But, and my lady, because when I run an organization, I run a nonprofit organization. And so we get to it. We get to it for the kids, man, for the travel squad. But, man, it behooves me how these professionals don't do none of these type of things that I be doing with these kids. So yeah, they must tell me I need to level up. I need to go in. But I like rocking with the kids. I like to develop beasts. I like to have a hand in helping the kid reach they beastiness. To tap into that's nothing like that to me. To me, being able to coach professionals, that's even easier. like if you're a professional coach, that's way easier to me than doing what I do. Because I have to, like I said, you getting the talent. Yeah, you got to develop stuff for sure here and there. But for the most part, you got so much help all over the place. And then everything is awarded to you right there, facilities. And if I get all of that, 24-hour facility open, we could study, film, all of that. What? Man, come on, man. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's too easy. But when you got to take a kid from scratch, who don't know nothing, who double dribbling, running with the ball, traveling, yeah, you got to teach them how to from the first dribble. No, we got to learn how to go right, crossover, go left, strong, dribble with a purpose. Yeah, I love that. I love watering the seed and watching that shit grow. That's the best. That's the best of the best and on how to do this stuff. So, I don't even think I would actually do no professional shit or no. Yeah. I like what I do. I love what I do, actually. And so we're going to be to it this summer. You're going to see some more. You're going to see Coach Pope bringing in more hardware around here. That's what we do every year. different age groups. Well, we just went, matter of fact, I just went 20-0. I don't know why I'm not counting my little 10-year-olds. We just went 20-0, but we definitely just went 20-0. Like, hello, whooping ass. You understand? Whooping ass. With brand new players learning how when I first got them, that's what they're doing. I had most of the kids was running with the basketball, not putting the ball on the floor, not knowing how to do layups. And they went from that to now they know how to play basketball. Everybody put the ball on the floor. Everybody make good chest passes, bounce passes, long passes. That three-man weave. I show them that three-man weave early. If you're a coach, you show them that three-man weave early and make them learn how to force the ball and run ahead. Get the ball. They got to get the ball down the court in 3 passes. So you got three-man weave as you guys be starting at the baseline. One in the middle, one on the wing, one on the others on the sidelines. You got 2 on the sidelines, 1 in the middle. The one in the middle, tell them go. The 2 on the wings, take off. Pass the ball ahead, and the guy who passes the ball, he got to run behind the guy he passed the ball to. That guy catches the ball, passes the ball to the other guy, and he runs behind that guy. The first guy who passed the ball, the first guy who made the first pass and ran behind, by the time he get the ball back on the third pass, he should be at 1-2 layup. And that shows them how to get the ball down the court quickly and efficiently. Like, boom, boom. And every time they're going to mess up so many times. Oh, they're going to throw the ball out of bounds. It's going to be behind somebody. And you got to keep on. Nope, again. Throw it in front. And they show them to throw the ball ahead and not to the spot, not to the player, but to where he's going. And so all of that quickly. I teach them that immediately. So when they get that down, they already got such an edge on other teams because we get the rebound or we get a steal and we looking up. 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, lay. That's what I want to see. That's what happens. That's game action shit. 3-man weave is game action shit. That's what's going to happen in the game all the time. Whether you get the rebound, hey, outlet, bop, you see another player streaking up. Hey, right here, bop, got you up. Bop, lay. Don't get a team no time. We're running you off the fucking court. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. So everybody, I tell them, you see somebody ahead and the pass is faster than the dribble. So all that dribbling the ball all the way up the court, nah, man. And don't force nothing, but you get the ball and you look ahead for your team. You see somebody streaking up and you got immediately get rid of them. Immediately get rid of them. Same thing. Somebody else getting closer to the basket, you got get rid of it. Easy lay. And so, we love to run and gun, motherfuckers. You talking about really running and gunning? We running and gunning. But that's you work with your children on 3-man weave and 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Them is the old school shit. It works to the perfect 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Because that's real game action. You get steals, you playing great defense. You get steals, you're gonna be in them situations all the time. 3-on-2, 2-on-1 situations, and you got to make the decisions on the fly. And so it makes the kids make decisions on the fly. Because you get that steal, you down the course 2 play, and it makes you. On the flip side, it's teaching them how to defend versus 3, or when they outnumbered, how to defend, how to help each other, how to talk. All right, I got first pass. All right, well, hey, get back door, watch cutter. It makes them talk. So, all right, this the best shit ever. It's still the best shit ever. And it's been the best shit since I was a kid. That's how I know to teach it to them. That's what made us crazy. My IQ and everything was crazy without just because of the things that my coaches had us doing. So it's like, oh, yeah. It's easy work. It's the Pope, man. Peace and love, man. I'm out.